Remember, heavy gloves, safety glasses, and heavy leather boots would be good. And then also put your clothing on the outside of the boots so if you drop anything, it doesn't drop into your shoe and into your skin. Try to wear as much cotton as you can. Try to stay away from polyester or anything that will melt, because that melts right into your skin. So, let's take a look. So, if you want to take a look and see it's glowing orange hot. So, you can start adding more to that. Here I have just a bunch of ingots that I had previously made. They're all a little messed up, so I'll melt those guys down first. And heat up a little bit. We also have our mold, and I'm just putting aluminum foil on the bottom just in case anything leaks. So put that there. Try to keep it as close as possible. And take a steel can, just use that for the dross. You want to try to position everything where you can get to it. In a hurry. You don't want to be looking for this stuff when you have molten metal in your hands. Take a few minutes for that to melt down. Check right back. So we'll take a look, check it. As you can see, we now have molten aluminum. Now, there's always a layer, it looks like the oxide or something like that on the top dross. So that's the stuff, that's why you got this can. Just going to clean off that dross. So you have a nice, shiny, molten aluminum top. Remember, aluminum alloys melt somewhere between 600 and 700 degrees Celsius. So we're at about 1,000, so we got a couple hundred degrees overage to allow it to stay hot enough so it can flow into all the nooks and crannies of these molds. Alright, moment of truth. It looks like there was either wax or liquid that was left in the mold, so that's going to be pain. It might not turn out too good. Probably water or... Remember, wax will catch on fire above a certain temperature, and we are well above that temperature. It's all hardened. Alright. I'm going to soften that plaster up with some water after it's cooled down a little bit. Let that soak back in. It's not a good sign. I'm seeing a lot of air bubbles, so I'm thinking that the molds didn't actually take the aluminum and the water's going back in. I'm going to let that sit for a bit before I break it open. So I want to see what this looks like. I'm going to open it up, just hit it with the hammer a few times. Let's see if we got anything to go into the mold. Oh, that actually looks surprisingly not so bad. I was expecting a lot worse from what it looked like. That's pretty cool. So I get sort of the general outline of what I wanted. Not exactly the best detail, but I got a flat edge that I can use. That one almost works. This one might work as well. Just have to sand that down. Let's see what this one looks like. Great if it worked. Also worked, but again, it didn't fill out the whole section. I'm wondering if I had leftover wax or something in there, or if it just didn't fill up the cavity. But filled up the bottom quite nice, and then it just didn't fill up this top section. Alright, so room for improvement, but it's interesting. This one actually looks pretty close. That might actually be usable. Sand that off and give it a try. Alright, not a complete failure. Could definitely do better. But it looks like I made a T-handle tool.